Welcome to a new edition of our student magazine, Focus. Today we have a special show concerning the topic of sustainability. Recycling used materials can be seen as one of the key components for building a more sustainable future. This applies not only to glass and paper, but also to plastic. In the EU, Austria is still far behind with its recycling rate. Clemens Eisenhut and Jakob Deckers researched for us how this is to change in the next few years and what the yellow garbage can has to do with it.
The yellow garbage container. There is still some uncertainty about what belongs here. Plastic bottles, cartons, metal cans, and since January of 2023, general plastic packaging. Why is that?
One reason for this change was the desire to have a uniform packaging collection system in Austria, which had not been the case until then. In other words, the provinces collected it differently in some cases. And the second reason was that we simply wanted to have more material for recycling. So the goal is actually to get even more recyclable material out of our waste.
In Austria, most paper, metal and glass waste get recycled. When it comes to plastic packaging, however, only 25% is being reused, putting Austria way under the European average of 38% as researched by Eurostat. The new laws put into place this year are supposed to mitigate this issue.
First of all, we need the collected quantities so that we can recycle it all. We always talk about three major things. We say collect, sort and recycle. We have simple formulas so that we can achieve the EU targets. That's 80 times 80 times 80. That means we collect 80% of the packaging put into circulation, sort 80% of that collected packaging, and then recycle 80% of it again. Then you get to an EU-wide recycling rate of 50%.
So, have these changes to the yellow garbage container been a success?
Yes. In Vienna we already had our first successes when we combined the yellow and the blue garbage cans. In the first year then we had a 12% increase in collection. And now even more is coming in, not just the hollow containers, but everything like yogurt pots or plastic film. In January there was still nothing to see, but in February we already had a 10% increase. In Vienna it always takes a little while, but we assume that it will continue to increase every month.
But if the yellow garbage container is so successful, why aren't they more readily available in residential buildings?
In Vienna, we also looked at the situation with a representative test. We came to the conclusion that there would be no change if we placed more garbage cans closer to the people. The material will not increase if we put a yellow garbage can in front of everyone's noses. The only thing that has doubled is the effort and the cost that we have.
Austria still has a long way to go in reaching its recycling goals, and the best way to reach them are new innovations to make the process easier for everyone.
While a lot of waste lands in the wrong garbage can, there's also a valuable resource that should not be thrown away in the first place: food. A group of people have made it their mission to save groceries from being wasted. Lea Vorhauser and Mats Sartin have found out how.
1.5 billion tons. That is the yearly amount of food that is either lost along the value chain or simply thrown away. That makes up 1/3 of all the food produced worldwide. In Austria and Vienna too, plenty of food is thrown away.
Food is only then saved when it is also consumed. That means everyone who saves food or eats unsought groceries is Robin Foods.
Josef is a member of the Robin Foods movement, a place where they give away unsought groceries for free. He has been an advocate for reducing food waste for many years.
Well, it starts in your own fridge. That is a huge area where one can save food. On the other end of the chain is the reharvesting of fields. Those are the biggest areas. Food that people throw away and food that stays on the fields.
Every year, Viennese people throw away an average of 40 kilograms of food that would still be edible.
The legal situation when it comes to saving food is actually no problem. When it comes to giving away food, when you do it like us in a big manner, however, is a problem.
One way of saving food is dumpster diving. That is, rescuing food directly from trash cans of grocery stores. This, however, is punishable by law.
Waste belongs to all of us. However, as soon as the food lands in the trash, it belongs to the government and Vienna itself. And we are all part of Vienna. Hiding the trash just so that nobody can see how much it is thrown away makes no sense.
Despite the years of effort and work by the volunteers of Robin Foods, Josef does not feel that much has changed.
If you think about the fact that it's a problem concerning the lives of all our children, also my own daughter, then it is hard to feel pride and happiness. It is simply impossible.
So next time, before you ignore the leftovers until they have to be thrown away, maybe think again.
Next time, I will definitely check if the food in my fridge is still edible. In the end, as we learned today, we all can be part of a more sustainable future. May it be by actively recycling or be more watchful with the food we buy and eat. And that's it for today's episode of Focus. I wish you have a great day and hope you also watch our next episodes. Goodbye.